morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Emma Watson.
And I'm Zach Alumgum.
In last week's broadcast, Eye of the Tiger covered plans for the upcoming homecoming dance. In past years, students were able to get bids for friends from different schools. This year, that all changed due to COVID restrictions, causing sophomore Cameron Hooker to start a petition to bring back dance bids that many desire.
So, announced on Friday the 3rd of September, there would be no dance bids coming for this homecoming dance. My girlfriend attends Wood Creek High School, so we obviously don't go to the same school. So for me, to not be able to take my own girlfriend to homecoming is pretty terrible. It was something that I've always kind of looked forward to, and since I started dating her, I looked forward to a dance with her. So now to not be able to have that experience and take her to a dance is really sad.
There is currently no official plan change to current bids for this year's homecoming.
With the start of a new year, many students are interested in making a change in the school. We go to Jake Finn with more on the story.
Student Senate meets once a month in the Patty Baker Theater to talk about the current issues impacting Roseville High School.
I'm on stage kind of talking to everybody, asking them questions, telling them about events or dates and stuff. And then the students in the stands and the audience are replying with input that they want to add.
Senate is primarily focused on running the program on their own.
I work with other students in order to make decisions and do stuff that's good for the school on the students' behalf.
Senior Riley Gustis is now host of the Student Senate and is in charge of the new decisions to be made.
I'm kind of running the whole thing, and I'm planning out everything for every Senate.
3 students were selected from each third period
to make decisions because they're responsible, smart.
Student Senate provides clarification for students who have questions about their issues on campus.
Is to kind of get input on students if they have any questions or comments that they have.
The Student Senate just wrapped up their second meeting during Roar today. Last week, RHS Maintenance added designated parking spots for teachers in the parking lot next to the auxiliary gym. 33 spots in the new lot are marked for teachers, while the rest are for students. And now we go over to Joseph Bianchini with sports.
Good morning. Welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Joseph Bianchini. Last Friday, the football team went up to Lincoln and were defeated 51-7. They look to bounce back next week against Wood Creek.
Everybody has something to work on. Everybody can fix their mistakes, you know. It's a team game, so if everybody does their part next week, I think we'll be fine.
On Saturday, the cross-country team ran in the Nevada Union Invitational. Freshman Aubrey Dyke finished 9th in the women's JV 3-mile with a time of just under 24.5 minutes. Sophomore Caleb Caracas finished 18th in the men's Frosh Soft 3-mile with a time of just over 20 minutes. Now let's take a look at the games for this next week. Girls golf have home matches against Del Oro today and Bella Vista on Thursday. They also have the CVC tournament on Monday. Boys water polo are playing in the Brandon Bridges tournament this Saturday. Girls tennis are at home this week with matches against Antelope and River Valley today and Thursday. Moving to girls volleyball, they have a match at home against River Valley tomorrow and a tournament in Davis on Saturday. And on Friday, Roseville goes to Wood Creek to play in possibly the most anticipated sports game of the entire school year. For an in-depth preview of this year's Junction Bowl, tune into this Friday's edition of EOTSN. This week's Eye of the Tiger Sports Network Player of the Week is varsity girls volleyball player Gracie Amos. In Roseville's win over Wood Creek last Thursday, she ended up with 22 kills on 40 attempts, adding up to a 55% kill percentage. She also added 2 total blocks and 5 digs.
I think that she scored most of the points, so it helped us in the Wood Creek game because having her on the court made it easier for everyone to play, knowing that she was there.
And that's all on your home for Roseville High School sports. Top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Joseph. Donda is a gospel rap album that focuses primarily on painting an artistic image. Listening to the album takes you on an auditory journey. You are given a fraction of what is in Ye's mind. Certified Lover Boy sounded exactly like a Drake album in 2021. He gives you a traditional Drake R&B performance with a heavy rap influence that will have you on the phone with your ex by track 2. Donda had a far more rocky rollout compared to CLB. Initially, Drake's album is an easier listen than Kanye's, while Kanye's needs a few listens to really grasp the intentions. Donda's length and level of experimentation led to some parts feeling unfinished, while Drake's lack of risk with this album made it sound too safe and boring. Kanye's level of risks led to a far more memorable project, while Drake's didn't have the numbers. In other entertainment news, Nike Dunks have stolen the show of the sneaker world in 2021. The top seller this year is the Panda Lows. The simple silhouette of the shoe makes an easy cop. A fan favorite this year is the Ben & Jerry's Dunk. The bright colors make it a bold yet beautiful choice. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Chris. Traveling at this time of the year can prove to be challenging, but for one student, it can prove to be beneficial. We go to Ryan Ryer with more on the story.
Senior Caden Stringer recently moved to Germany to pursue his dream of playing soccer.
A couple weeks ago, I moved here to Bad Aibling in Germany. It's a city in Munich, and I came here to play soccer for a soccer academy. So far, it's pretty sick. Like, we can just tour the town whenever we want with the teammates. It's super nice. There's not many people. It's only 18,000 residents, which is kind of crazy compared to California.
Stringer explains the difference between playing soccer in the U.S. compared to Germany.
And the level of soccer so far it's pretty sick. It's a lot more. It's quicker. It's more technical. A lot more tactics involved. Every game is more serious. The trainings are more serious. We train twice a day, every day, and have games on the weekend. And so, it's a lot more serious. But it's also like.
Stringer has always dreamed of pursuing soccer professionally.
I chose to take this opportunity because playing pro football has always been a dream of mine. So, like, to take this step is crazy. It's one step closer to my dream.
Stringer is very grateful for his opportunity.
I'm grateful for like this chance I got. Grateful for the experience I'm gonna have, for meeting all these people, teammates. Like, I'm gonna be friends with them for life. Same with coaches. I mean, it's crazy. Like,
Stringer will continue to play in Munich, but will return around December for a brief hiatus.
And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.